In this video, we're going to Tokyo DisneySea. Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine, your go-to theme park enthusiast and fellow travel lover. On this episode, we traveled from the US all the way to Japan in April of 2024 for this one-of-a-kind Disney park. This was our first ever experience at Tokyo DisneySea, and spoiler alert, it's amazing. This park is themed after myths and legends of the sea and is unlike anything we've seen in the States. We arrived and walked into our first port of call, Mediterranean Harbor, and it was stunning. It left me squealing for joy. It was such a dream come true to finally be here. But after I got myself together, we were headed to our first ride of the day in the port of Mysterious Island, which was themed after Jules Verne's novels 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and, of course, Mysterious Island. So we headed towards Journey to the Center of the Earth. I pretty much went into this blind, not knowing anything other than the fact that it was a thrilling ride and people loved it. The first impression I got as we walked into this elevator was that it was dark and dingy and, dare I say, mysterious. It really did feel like we were dropping down into the earth. But before I talk any more about it, I want to emphasize that we on this channel are big believers of experiencing a ride or show for the first time when you're there. So if you don't like to be spoiled, I'll put a timestamp right before the POV so you can skip ahead if you like. But if you like to see what you're getting yourself into, just keep watching. And trust me, this one was wild.
Underwater!
Okay, this is really cool.
神秘に満ちたこの海には高度な進化を遂げた知的生命体が存在するかもしれん。諸君の任務はその謎を解き明かすことだ。船長、潜水艇防御装置が作動しました。このままでは潜水艇が危険です。何かに襲われているに違いない。全速力。Big octopus. Save us! 動きません。電圧を上げて撃退しろ。船長、未知の深海に迷い込んでしまったようです。船長、バックアップのパワーが低下しています。どうだ
after those two bangers of a ride, it was time for our first snack of the day at Nautilus Galley, this gyoza sausage dog, which was a gyoza filling in a giant soft bao bun. It was delicious. If it had a dipping sauce though, it would have taken it to the next level. But we were off to our next port of call, Mermaid Lagoon, themed after The Little Mermaid, and this land is one of my favorites just based on looks alone. It's so vibrant and majestic and beautiful. Hats off to the Imagineers because every inch of this port is a masterpiece. I could admire just the outside for hours. But in we went, and of course the inside was just as detailed as the outside, with touches and colors of Little Mermaid everywhere and anywhere you looked. I mean, look how gorgeous. All the little flat rides were themed after the cutest sea creatures, from pufferfish to jellyfish and seahorses. It's just too cute. But our goal was to grab these two ice creams. The tiramisu ice cream sandwich was good, but the sea salt manaka was the perfect combination of crunch from the wafer, balanced sweetness from the ice cream, and tart from the raspberry filling. I loved it. Next port is the Lost River Delta, themed after Central American ancient ruins. This is where we found our next snack, the iconic little green mochis. And if you like mochi, you'll definitely love these guys. It comes with 3, and each of them have a different filling of strawberry, chocolate, and custard. Our next ride was on Indiana Jones Adventure, Temple of the Crystal Skull. And with this one, I couldn't get any on-ride footage, but I hope you enjoy how themed this queue is. This is Disney after all, but I'm still left amazed of how immersive a line can be to bring you into the story. If you've ever ridden the Indiana Jones ride in California, it's pretty much just like that. So fun and so good. After our ride, we stopped by the cutest vending machine and got this Kirin lemon drink, then entered our next port, Port Discovery, which I'm sad to say we didn't get to do much here. We said we'd come back to ride Aquatopia, but unfortunately we forgot. We definitely have to ride it next time. But then we arrived at the American Waterfront, which has 2 parts, and this side is Cape Cod. We found this one boat ride that we loved, so here's a montage of how that went. As soon as we arrived to the New York side, we were distracted by this cuteness. After that adorable show, we walked around the New York section and just enjoyed the sights for a bit. We were lucky enough to be there for Tokyo DisneySea's first ever food and wine festival, and so we grabbed some specialty goodies and headed to the Toy Story land that looked way different than the ones I've been to. I want to say it had this carnival-esque look to it, and I think I prefer this version better than the other ones. But it was now time to ride on Tower of Terror. And I also wasn't able to get any on-ride footage for this one either, but what you need to know is that this version isn't about Twilight Zone and it isn't about the Guardians of the Galaxy, but the owner of the hotel, Harrison Hightower, who's an explorer and takes something that doesn't belong to him, and things don't go very well for him after that. What I did get footage of was the pre-show, so I'll insert that right now so you can see a little bit of what it was about.
これ以上先に行ってはならん。私と同じ運命になるぞ。早く逃げろ。まだ間に合う。
That ride was terrifying, but also so fun. It's here where I want to appreciate how beautiful this park is. We make another loop around and continue to find new and beautiful things we didn't see before. I'm for sure falling in love with this park. We finally made it to our last port of call, the Arabian Coast, themed after Aladdin. And just when I thought it couldn't get any prettier, DisneySea proved me wrong. It was like Agrabah was brought to real life, but maybe even better than it was portrayed in the film. We found that instead of Aladdin's flying carpet, like back in Orlando, it was replaced with Jasmine's flying carpet. And I was so here for my name twin Jasmine getting the recognition she deserves. We were back at the Lost River Delta for some snacks, and the chicken was probably my favorite savory of the day. And this orange chocolate pastry was also really good too. We then got on Raging Spirits, which is referred to as a high-speed roller coaster, and even though it was fun, I was looking for that speed that I never really got with this one. Here's where I should mention, I'm not a character meet person, I get a little awkward. Well, I went to take a video of Max's cute outfit and this happened. He's with me.
Are you ready?
Happy birthday.
I'm ready to speak to you, Mike. Okay, good.
Thank you. After that embarrassment, we were back at the Mediterranean harbor, walking through the fortress explorations, which was fun, but full transparency, we were just there waiting for a reservation at one of the classiest restaurants in Tokyo DisneySea. It's themed after the age of exploration with cuisines from around the world. This is Magellan's. Stuffed and happy, it's time to watch the night show, Believe, Sea of Dreams. After that spectacular show, I can confirm that this park is now my favorite. And now I have to go back to visit the land that we missed by 51 days, Fantasy Springs. If you made it this far, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I hope you know that you are loved. On the next episode, we'll be at Tokyo Disneyland, and I'll finally get to ride some new attractions I've been dreaming of experiencing. And also we'll see some attractions that I thought I'd never see this way again. Oh, and I can't wait to show you the snacks that we tried. I hope to see you in the next one.